I have 2 kids, a full-time job, and I'm building businesses from scratch at night. Hey! Alright, so most people finish work at 5:30. Me too, I do have a normal job that finishes at 5:30, but I also have another job, or a side hustle as some people call it, that starts for me at 10 p.m. I'm Ryan, I'm 40 years old, I'm a dad of 2, I work full-time, I have a 9 to 5 in finance systems, but at night I'm building businesses that hopefully will eventually replace my job and give me the freedom to live life on my terms, whether that's living here in the UK or Philippines, or someone not dictating when I can take holidays or how much money that I could potentially earn. My journey so far, 2023, I went all in on learning, like literally all in. I spent over like 20k on courses, masterminds, coaching, communities, all of that fun stuff, just trying to absorb everything and anything that was of any sort of interest to me, or that I could see was like something that could build me a future. And 2024, I was implementing, like I was taking everything I learned and I was just trying to do the work, trying to figure out where the market was going and what would potentially make money that I would enjoy and love doing. 2025, I started gaining momentum. So I started the businesses, and things just started to click. Wins were starting to come in. They were small, but they were coming, and they were giving me more confidence. They were making me better with my systems and just with me in general, and just giving me a bit more clarity in where I was and what I was doing. It's slow progress, but in my head, it's momentum. And now, in soon to be 2026, things are feeling a little bit different. And this year, I'm doing it all in public. This is the year I'm going to show exactly what it looks like to escape the 9 to 5 with the kids, with the responsibilities, and with the real life pressures. This is all in real time, so I don't know whether I'm going to be here in this space exactly next year, or be homeless, or be a millionaire. Who knows? But I'm hopefully taking the right steps towards the latter, and we'll just see where it goes. Any of you are watching this and you're in the same situation that I am, you're in a full-time job, or you have a family, or you're trying to build something, or you just know there's something better out there than what you're currently doing, I want you to ask yourself like what the alternative is. Whenever I can't be bothered to leave my house at 9, 10 o'clock in the evening because my 4-month-old kid is lying on me and everything is just so comfy, it's warm, and I just know that I have to get up and do some work. When I have that feeling, I always say to myself, like, my first go-to is, what's my alternative? Because if I was to stay there and enjoy that time, but then tomorrow complain about how much money that I'm not earning, or that I wanted to take a holiday and I wasn't allowed it, or that I wanted to go abroad and I can't because my job is based here, like, what is the alternative? And I just want you to ask yourself that for you in your life, in your situation, what is your alternative if you're not trying to do something better and bigger for yourself? And that's honestly a big part of what keeps me going. And if you're in the same position and you've asked yourself that, like, what choice do you really have? Think about it. Is it better to build something for yourself, or is it better to keep building for someone else? And currently what I'm building at the moment, so in late 2024, I started an AI automation agency that offers something called a business in a box SaaS model, but also offers everything from AI automations to voice agents, things like that. The SaaS model, I think, is super interesting for the startups, because I was stuck in a situation where I wanted to start a business, but I knew I needed a website and I needed a phone number, I needed automation tools, I needed to figure out how to invoice. All of these things they weren't a thing, but every time I got onto one, it took me so long to actually do it. For example, like when I went to, I knew I needed a website. So when I went to look at how to do a website, it took me so long just trying to figure out what the logo would look like. And the reality is, none of this stuff really matters. If you're doing a business and you're actually trying to serve people, think about what you're serving and how you're going to serve it, rather than what the logo is going to be. Because ultimately, the people that you're serving, they're not going to look at your logo and think this guy's great. They're going to look at your service and look at you and think you're great. So I spent a lot of time on a lot of these tools that I didn't really need, or didn't need to spend time on. And this is what made me build and figure out that there was something better out there that I could use, which was my SaaS products, which is a business in a box for new entrepreneurs. Also in late 2025, so a few months ago, or mid 2025 August, recently bought a cleaning company with one of my best friends. This is super random, and I know it's super left field, but it was, I think, a really great decision to, with the world of AI and everything that's happening in it, everything is going super digital. And when the world, in my head, in my eyes, if the world is going super digital, things like manual labor and they're going to become more scarce. They're going to become harder to come by. If they are harder to come by, the more value they're going to have. So cleaning is, I know, like the lowest of the low in terms of the skill, but I think it's a very lucrative business because it is needed everywhere. Every company, every domestic person, they're going to need a cleaner or cleaning to some extent. So I saw a good opportunity to buy a great company. And me and my friend decided to go all in on that, and we've recently acquired that. That was a few months ago, and we're also growing that. So they are the two things that I'm currently working on that are, I guess, building momentum for me. If you're a parent or you're in your 30s and 40s or you're working full time and you're also trying to build your way out, this is also going to be for you. I'm going to document everything so you can learn from my journey and you can learn in real time. And I'm also going to share the stuff that I've learned through all the courses and communities and stuff that I'm joined. So hopefully it'd be really great for you as well, and you won't have to spend the time and make the mistakes that I did. Every video that I'm going to make is going to have you in mind, and it's going to take something that I'm doing right now, and I'm going to hopefully try and make it so it applies with the path that you are on. That was it really. This is just my quick intro to me, and just to get myself out there and to make myself also accountable for what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I appreciate you sticking around, and if you're still here, you might as well subscribe. So to finish off, or to sum up, I'm just being a dad trying to build something real. So if that is something that you could relate to, let me know in the comments. And crap, I better go. It's 10 o'clock. All right, see you guys later and see you in the next one.